is to accept yourself for who you are before you change yourself completely. At some stage, you have to step back and just let yourself have a happy life. Let yourself live and do the things that you want to do. When I look back at all the things I haven't done, my weight has always been the excuse as to why I can't, and why it's always in my mind of maybe I could have, but my weight. It's always nice to have a good excuse sitting around. And if I lose the weight, my excuse might just have to be I'm just miserable. For some reason I was measuring around my belly button instead of where my actual waist was. I'm surprised I wasn't measuring my armpits instead of my boobs. That seems to be the first place that it goes from. It's only when there's a push-up bra that it's like, oh, the problem is not losing the weight, it's keeping it off. I've always had a problem with maintaining a healthy lifestyle, being consistent day in, day out. I think the main problem with yo-yoing for so many years is that you start to get so desperate. You wanted to have lost this weight a year ago, 2 years ago, 10 years ago. My main hurdle to overcome a big dose of self-hatred, more than the food and my addiction to sugar. Main concern is like loose skin. All this hard work and effort and time, I don't think I'm worth all the time and effort. Could be for nothing if you look down and like there's a landslide where your tummy used to be. I think you get to a certain age and just think, well, it's too late. Everything's gone south. Lots of people go on a diet, but they don't go on a diet for their mind. They don't tackle the real issue behind why they gain the weight in the first place and why they don't feel worth it. I don't know. I think it's important not to live with fear. The main fear when you're so overweight is that you don't want anyone to really look at you. It's quite humiliating. And if you have quite a lot of self-hatred, you can feel like you deserve that humiliation. But it's important to break away from the fear. Be who you are. Do things that frighten you. And if people don't accept you for who you are, then they've done you a favor. They've shown you that they're not worth your time and effort. It can kind of be a superpower. You're invisible, but once you get past a certain weight, you just stand out in a bad way.
I've started it so many times.
It'd be so demoralizing when you see the numbers go up or not change at all. You haven't actually solved the problem, you've just substituted one thing for another. It takes time to break a habit. This didn't happen overnight and it's not going to be solved overnight.
What?